So I know I'm really late on this, and I mean like really late on this. It's been out for like a month or so. But the trailer, prototype trailer for Sonic Synergy was released about a month ago, like I said. And I just want to talk about how big a disappointment it was. I cannot believe what happened. So first of all, they released like a 3 minute trailer, and then after that, an extended like 4 minute trailer came out. And it's just, it's amazing what happened to the game, how much of a downgrade Rise of Lyric was to Synergy. It just shows that Big Red Button really did try their best with this game, and it's just sad to see what happened with it. So first of all, I liked Eggman's original design, and Amy originally like had a scarf, but yeah, Eggman, I liked the whole dictator thing he had going on. But his new design isn't bad either though. Sonic originally had fingerless gloves, and he had like a lot more fur around him, which I really liked. And then they showed like cutscenes of it, and in the 3 minute trailer they showed it, and it looked really horrible, like his model and stuff. But then they showed it in the 4 minute trailer. His model was actually really nice, and I really liked all the lighting effects and all that it had. It's just such a disappointment to see. And the game probably would have been better than what we've seen in this prototype trailer, because you could see with Tails and all, some like shots Tails doesn't have his goggles, and his model looks really unfinished. So you could tell they were still working on it. But it's just so amazing that the prototype version of this game is miles better than the final version. They even had like more combat moves. Like we've seen Tails had like a rocket launcher and stuff like that, and Sonic had some more like combo moves and stuff like that. And we've seen like a bunch of environments that we never even seen. And a big thing I think is the Ender Beam. Like with the final game, what could you really do with the Ender Beam? There's only really three things. You could pull back certain doors, you could grapple on the stuff, and then you grab robots and shields and stuff. But in this game, it's so amazing to see what they were able to do. You were able to, they give an excuse for why Tails and Knuckles and Amy couldn't Hydro Dash. Instead of them just drowning, they would like get their Ender Beams, hook it to Sonic, and like not jet ski, but like, you know, I don't know what you would call it, the people who like jets, or like off the jet ski, like imagine Sonic's being the jet ski, and then there are like the people hanging off it. And that's how they would have been able to get around. And they had like the thing from Knuckles Chaotic sort of thing, where one character would stand still, and the other character would sort of pull back using the Ender Beam, and then let go and fling forward, which looked really cool. And then a really cool one I seen was one character was able to stand at the top of a cliff or something like that, and then hang down, and the other character we were like, I don't know what they called it in America, we called it abseil, and like, you know, the thing from Sonic 3 Knuckles, you know that, in Sandopolis, and you hang off the wall and like hit buttons and stuff, which all looked really cool. And it's just so disappointing to see. It's sort of like an extended trailer of that trailer that we seen whenever Boom was first revealed. It's just an extended version of that, and it just looked amazing. There's even some new enemies that we didn't really see, which is another disappointment, because the enemy types were kind of limited in the final game. And it's just kind of sad, because Big Red Button got so much shit for you know, Rise of Lyric. But this kind of does prove the game was going to be good, but it's Sega's fault. Like, people would blame Nintendo for like making them do the deal, but Sega didn't have to sign on to that. Like, you know, sign the contract to the 3-game deal. It just shows, yeah, it's Sega's fault that Boom came out the way it was, because they pushed it to be in the Wii U whenever it was clearly not built for that. And I think if the game got more time to improve upon this trailer, what we got would have been amazing. It would have been even better than what we see now. I also really love the expressions that the characters had. I mean, the models, yeah, they're unfinished, but with that cutscene where Sonic was, and he had like fingers, gloves and all that, that looked really good, so it did. So it just shows that, you know, animations was the one thing you could actually compliment Boom for the character expressions and animations. It's just, I seen the 3-minute trailer that they put out, like the prototype trailer that was leaked, and I put in the comments, like, I remember like exactly what I put in the comments, just put in, "This makes me sad." And then a couple days later, the 4-minute one comes out, and then I just put in the comments, "This makes me even more sad." It's just so disappointing to see, because I really wanted Boom to be good, and I know a lot of people did. And it's kind of caused Sonic to become a laughingstock in the community again. And it's Sega's fault for that. It even turns out that this wasn't like hidden away and just got leaked. Someone apparently had this from 2014 and didn't release it because they thought it was already like public knowledge. They thought this trailer was already out. Which is kind of strange, because you know what else could be out there about this game. So it's strange because Boom came out a while ago and now we're starting to get like 3 years. Oh, well, 2.5 like. But and now we're starting to get this new like beta stuff from it, like prototype stuff, which is cool because I want to see some more like levels and stuff. Hopefully Big Red Button actually have like this build of the game like saved somewhere. So I would actually really like to see Boom redone. I know it'll never happen, but I would really like to see Boom redone and put on PCs for like Steam and all, how you could play this game, because it looks really cool. So yeah, that's all I really want to talk about, just how disappointing this all is. Thanks for watching, guys.